Hey, camera.
Hey, what's up?
So today, yesterday was day one. We were just on dirt bike.
What's up, guys? Yeah, we're here, D-Town, we made it. So I'll give you the report on the buggy. It's working, so I had to rebuild it. Put a new head gasket in it. Now, when I was putting it back together with the new head gasket, crank moved, bent two intake valves. Put everything back together, literally rebuilt this thing, finished 10:30 p.m. the night before we were to leave. So far it sounds good, and it's holding 12 psi. It's not leaking. Didn't film yesterday. Yesterday was Friday, and it's just been so wet. We didn't take the buggies out. But check this out. Rotherby's has a new machine. I'm thinking about stealing this thing. This thing is wild. This is the new 4x4. I think he's calling this one the mini trophy truck. Don't mind me, just admiring the hardware.
Today, I'm gonna be riding this. We got Dirt Gear TV with his buggy, and I have my mini trophy truck project.
This thing is sick. Check this out.
Second gear yet on the motorcycle transmission, so eventually hit the turbo track, eventually hit trails and everything.
It runs. It's never been on any trails. It's never been out.
I think my biggest concern for his machine personally is the stretch on his chains. The thing with that project is, and of course it's Rotherby's thing, is to use the chain drives. The problem is you can't get chain much bigger than that 530 that he's running, which is a sport bike chain.
Dude, nice piece. Right here's probably the worst part. This part is still in the shade. The rest of it's still a little slick, so side lap it won't get time for you to turn it loose.
For sure. It's so slick, holy crap. I've had to tighten the oil pan. Apparently, I was in such a rush to rebuild the engine, I forgot to tighten the oil pan. So I've been leaking oil this morning, but not a lot, just a few drips. Other than that, I think it's time to send it. This is one of the most fun machines when it's not braking. Down the hill. Oh no. Oh, it's so bad. Supposed to rain anymore, so hopefully by tomorrow we'll be able to give this thing a proper rep. everything as a unit. In case you were wondering, I'm running the Ceros, the Maxxis. They're freaking awesome out here in this thick mud. So this is Ratherby Welding's first time on this brand new 4x4 mini trophy truck. It's one thing to build a machine that drives around. It's another thing to build a machine that's high performance, that's taking a beating every time you go out on the trails. The gearing, guys, is so much better. I can use second gear in some of this slow technical stuff. So this 6-speed transmission, absolutely a win. The way to go, every time. That's my biggest gripe about the Mirage. The engines are built so well, but the transmissions are not. They're weak. The seals, the output shafts, the seals for the axles, the CVs are horrendous. Every single time you replace them on that Mitsubishi Mirage, they're gonna leak. I've not had these Toyotas leak once, and I've taken them in and out now probably 5 or 6 times. Also, you'll notice I'm not having the CV pop out of this transmission the way that they were on the Mirage. The clips that hold the CVs into place are too small on the Mirage. There's just a lot of issues with it. So honestly, if anybody's going to do anything performance with this engine, unfortunately, you're probably going to need to do some type of custom transmission deal.
Just got back from the trails. Let me show you what this looks like.
Put it in there.
This is the new oil cooler. I didn't show you guys this, but, well, it's not a new oil cooler. It's just a scoop that I added here. But you can see it's collecting plenty of mud. Dirty, dirty. I'll put the pictures up so you guys can see the damage to the head when it lifted. With the coolant and everything, it started to shoot, it killed some of the aluminum that was in there, is what I'm saying, on the block side. Mine's definitely sitting lower.
Is it?
Well, yeah, because these are normally completely tensioned.
Really?
Yeah. Oh. So just the weight of the extra mud has both sides loose. And you can see I blew through. I had put these up before we got out here.
That's how low you're going?
Yeah.
Wow.
I blew through 100% and then some of that travel.
Wow.
So yours is definitely sitting lower than mine is, though.
Yeah, and I'm using the bump stops. Look at that. It is.
Oh, yeah, you sure are.
Yeah.
That's nice. How does it feel when you're coming off those rollers on the GP track? Is it landing softly?
It's landing really softly, and then you can feel the bump stops kicking.
Really?
So it's just.
First real day we've been able to take the machines out, and so far so good. So we'll keep cranking the boost up until it either wheelies or we blow the head. That's where we're at.
2 hours later.
That is some deep muck.
It is so muddy, guys. He's on 33s, I think, 35s.
No. I need 4-wheel drive.
12 seconds later.
I don't hear the fuel pump at all.
Mr. Dirt Gear? What's wrong?
Don't know. I honestly have not even the slightest clue which block to look for.
Is this proprietary tech that we shouldn't be showing?
Yeah, no. If somebody could figure it out, God bless you. We're gonna start guessing here.
Well, it'd probably be one of the lower amperage ones, right? Like a 10 or a 15?
Not for this fuel pump. I think, yeah, 10 or a 15, yeah, not like a 5.
Okay, so I know what this looks like. Yes, I am being towed out by Rather Be Welding again.
What happened is we went out to the hill climb, shut her down, we're doing a little bit of hill climbing, go to start her back up. Fuel pump does not kick over. It's only a year old, it's a high performance ethanol fuel pump, and it just stopped working. Now we did find a little automotive fuel pump to stick in it from AutoZone last night, and so it's running, it'll run, but unfortunately I don't have the flow or the pressure that I would need in order to really send it and start wheeling down these tracks. I should have brought a spare, now I know better. Yeah, just a very frustrating issue.
It's not perfect, but it's dealing with boost. I don't know how much boost I made, but I'm still running fast. Nice. Well, I can stop. I'll wait for you. Yeah, I'm setting a camera.
Fatality. What were you supposed to? Were you supposed to take off together?
Yeah. And I was like, it's great, you know, this and that. And he's like, are you going back out? And I was like, no, I'll wait for you. We'll go together. And he's like, okay. And then I take a piss and he
I wonder if he saw me and thought I was you. Because he gave me a thumbs up when I did this. And then he took off.
I got dirt down. It went down my shirt. Now it's in my underwear. But.
And you're on film.
So, yeah, put that in the video. Okay. Ride report. It's holding good AFR on boost. On the cruise zones, which is fine, it's getting high, 15 AFR, but that's in completely cruise zones. As soon as you put a little load on the engine, it starts dropping back down to 13.5 to 14.
Okay.
And I don't know how much boost, but about 15, I'm on wastegate, so maybe 15 to 18 PSI.
Okay.
It feels really fast, even with just that. So,
good.
Good news.
That's very good news.
Driving.
Yeah.
Back in the game, baby.
That's fantastic. Don't hit me.
We're going out together. Okay. Guys, I see a chain. We lost the rear chain, boys. But I think the chain's intact. Hey, Chris, you did that entire lap in one-wheel drive. Really? We got a malfunction. Woo! We could buy one of those at the pro shop.
They sell them at the pro shop if they got the right size. So what were you saying back to the cabin?
But you know what though? Hey, wait, let me chime in here. In his defense, he was hauling. I had a hard time keeping up.
Really?
Yeah. You're faster in this than you are on the CBR.
Really?
Yeah.
This is faster in the corners.
Yeah.
Definitely.
I could barely keep up.
When I first saw
Is
it,
it
my
bent?
concern was that it would get hooked in the front one
If they
and then rip out the drive axle.
So
Yeah.
usually the rule of thumb with these is if they're, oh, it's twisted.
It's twisted. Look at that.
Now I would, oh wow,
Wow.
look at that.
You said, what if I break down? I said, why would you break down? And you kind of made this face, you're like, well, I do.
That's why we don't say these things.
So,
Oh my gosh, there's
It's
one that's
twisted.
Yeah.
oh my gosh, look at that.
On a 530 chain. It must have gotten hooked or stuck on something.
I'm wondering if a rock, because look, there's marks here, marks there, and down there, all where it bent. And it cracked right there.
Later.
Yeah.
That's a blast. So fuel pump's doing something.
Yeah, it's working?
They run at 15 psi, but it's for a small track like this, that's all you need.
Yeah. Oh man.
Oh, I just got pelted.